prefer how to play. NBA 2K5.
Cut. Starting you. Different right.
It's time. 32 votes now bring us to 2 finalists for Top Play of the Year. We will crown a champion and award 1 million VCs, along with some amazing prizes. Bring on the final vote.
Different right.
2K Sports welcomes you to the
I haven't played an NBA game in so long.
NBA.
And
It's free because I've played some twice.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got
I
Klay
skip
Thompson.
those. Alright, what's the controls though? We'll figure it out.
Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford
Ow,
in
my
at the
freaking
center
ears.
position. And for the Cavaliers, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at
go
the
off.
center spot. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night."
Yeah, I need network controls. I don't know how to hit a layup. I think I figured out the pass, free throw. Let's go.
We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. From
Oh,
deep,
wide
Strus.
open.
And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Here's Irving. Down low. Here's Gafford. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the
It's not shooting.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the
Dang
pieces
it.
fit.
I'm gonna be here a lot. Well, R up. Hit R2.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
To the inside. Here's Strus. Out to Mobley. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Irving. Over Strus.
Pull
And
up,
they turn
bro.
it over. Shot clock
I'm trying to
violation.
shoot the
Buzzer
ball and he's
sound.
doing that. Or wait, is it down?
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Garland against Irving. And
Dang, on his head.
throws it down.
So the unspoken communication on the alley-oop and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
And Dallas calls time here. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff
I-
made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now here's Davis. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
That one falls. Strus has got 5 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Irving. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. To end the drought. Gets his second attempt to go. Now
Let's
he's 1
go.
for 2.
A huge sigh of
And a
relief.
point.
1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Irving against Garland. Left side Strus. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Washington against Garland. And the shot goes in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 4. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps. Don't be mistaken about that 6'1" frame, that 6'10" wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
Now here's Irving. Still without a bucket. No good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Irving for 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Cleveland calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Hunters checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. Green's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. Now here's Mobley. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
You know what else?
Oh my gosh, on his head.
Infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Marshall. From outside the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Jerome passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I'm not very good on defense or
Oh, the
offense. But
size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Lively. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Lively. And here's Exum. The 3. Jerome grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he drives in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And here's Exum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Jerome. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland.
The Mavericks, 13.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Thompson. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Allen outside. Outside Strus. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen, nice and easy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie.
And one.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us. And Brian, they know there's still work to do."
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Davis, he's checked in for Lively. Mobley, right side. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hunter. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Back to Marshall. From deep three-point range. Strus grabs the miss.
Look at that shot take.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Here's Mobley. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Davis against Allen. Right side Davis. To the paint. Marshall passes to Davis. Back to Marshall. Shoots over Allen. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shoots from 14. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And the shooting percentage also very high.
How do I pass? How do I, like, choose who to pass to?
Just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Here's Marshall. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis.
Great shot.
The triple.
Tied it up.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Allen, the pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. He buries it from 3. Strus has got 8.
Max Strus so comfortable with his range shooting.
Dinwiddie against Garland. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
What?
Here's Garland.
Air ball.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Garland up top. 11 points for him last game.
Oh, by James.
Wow, potent offense. offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive
Hello?
and effective, taking it right to the defense. In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Cleveland
You
calls
come back going
timeout.
crazy around
And Doris
over.
use the
You have a
term
lot of game
stocks
left.
to add up steals
This is gonna take an hour.
and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama stocks are through the roof.
I didn't realize I made the game so long.
Since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Now here's Washington, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Dinwiddie passes to Washington, outside Irving. From deep, Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Okoro, right side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. P.J. Washington picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jerome's checked in, and that's good as he hits both shots. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen
first
as a
miss.
good player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Here's Okoro. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Second shot opportunity.
Dunk on him.
And it's going to be a 3.
Freaking dunk, bro. Bro, how do I dunk?
Second call. And a look at the stats.
Maybe I understand. I
There is
don't understand. I don't get this game.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Here's Allen. And Gafford with the block.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford can be a force defensively.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Gafford. The 3 from Washington. Second chance shot. Gafford with the bucket. Gafford's gotten his first basket of the night.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Hunter can't get it to go. Now here's Washington. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. And the all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson for the Cavaliers. Kenny, give us your take.
It's been an aggressive approach from them at the offensive end.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're
Tied up at halftime. Tied up at halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Max Strus. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Strus. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Back to Garland. Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Gritty finish in close by Davis.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Pass to Allen. Gafford with the block. Thompson scanning the floor. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 9.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Thompson against Mitchell, looking to end the run.
He made that.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Here's Gafford. No good there. Nice D from Allen.
Their first miss after hitting
Hey,
3
what?
straight shots. But I like their aggressive.
I made that.
Well, White had done it in Mitchell with the dunk contest. Case in point right there.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
Toss him up.
Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 7. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Mitchell's
Boy,
cooking.
let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball. You're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Here's Irving. And he gets that one. He's got 9.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Davis can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Of course, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency.
That was not a foul.
Gets those in between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with
Bad
great
call.
intensity.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Green comes in for Strus. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Exum's checked in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. So it'll be Derek Lively shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively,
Rick.
the first thing that strikes you are his physical
And I missed the layup.
great athleticism, great motor, but I also
Or the
like the
free throw.
maturity from this young man.
Now here's Exum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Over Mitchell. Kept alive. Out to the wing. Here's Marshall. Hunter covering. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 5 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Garland scanning the floor. Outside, Green. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Exum going inside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got
Exum
his
sucks
6th
on passing.
rebound on the night. Here's Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Exum is throwing the team away.
3-point Maverick lead.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Exum is throwing the game away.
And now that they have have some time to get a little bit of rest. It's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade.
At least they was subbed
as they
X
continue
amount.
to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this time wisely. A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Garland.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And Mobley.
I want to dunk two.
Throws it down.
We're two and hold R up.
A little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid
I'll
of
try it again.
Right there.
Williams in the post, guarded by Garland.
See, and he does that. He doesn't dunk.
Good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Well, I'm telling you,
It's a close game.
everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Williams in the post, guarded by Okoro. Here's Christie. Off target from three-point range. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Garland. Lively grabs the miss.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Thompson finds Lively. To the paint. To the left side wing. Marshall passes to Williams. He gets it in there. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Hunter. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Lively. He can't get it to go. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Mavericks.
51.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game.
Oh, I got my ankle broken.
On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Kyrie Irving out there with Dante.
He took a bad shot there.
Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Davis in at the 4. And down it goes. 2 points.
Hold it up. I think I held it down.
Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Irving. Count that bucket.
In a tight one like this,
5-point lead.
you have to trust in his ability.
The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Irving. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Yeah, blocked.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Locked again.
Washington against Strus.
Deep 3.
They get it back. Here's Davis. Oh,
Our first dog.
Big man Davis.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact
Gassed
tonight.
out.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Green's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
Javonte Green.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 7-point differential. A deep 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, he hasn't proven to be
Yeah,
much of
Tommy.
a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Gafford with the block.
Get that out of here.
And the shot goes down.
Daniel Gafford.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points.
Anybody foul?
Big time on the offensive glass.
Outside Strus. Just 5 on the clock.
Nope.
Outside for Green. Jacks up a 3. And they'll get another chance.
We gotta get
Here's
a
Allen,
rebound.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to
7-point lead
succeed
still.
by being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Irving, the pass to Washington. It's Exum on the wing. 3-pointer.
Oh, we gotta do the Exum
Sinks
again.
it from
Peter
distance.
shot.
And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Exum made a
Dante
shot.
Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. It continues to work on the offensive end.
Hunter on the wing. Check by Davis. Hunter can't get it to go.
Oh, man,
Gafford's
he
good.
can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Tipped away. Back to Green. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland.
I got a
comes in
foul
for
for this
Green.
standing there.
And Dallas with a change here too. Thompson.
Yeah, that's on me.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
No, those are my ankles.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket for the low block.
And it's really a shame that they won't make the playoffs despite all of his efforts. But if he continues to play at this level, a playoff appearance might not be far off. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thanks for that, Allie.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
No Luka.
Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
Outside Garland. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes.
Mobley against Davis. Left side Hunter. Throws it up high. 6 on the shot clock.
We'll talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Rejected by
Bad
Allen.
shot. That was supposed to be a dunk, but he did not try to dunk it.
Thompson against Mitchell. Count it. That's
Oh,
a
they're
6
coming
field
back.
goal in 12 tries.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
Back to Irving. The 3 ball. And the rebound
That's
goes
a
to Cleveland.
brick.
Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Garland. Thompson against Garland.
Another brick.
Thompson, no good. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Hunter. to Garland from behind the arc. Cleveland gets it back. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
It's a close game.
He gets the first, and that narrows
It's been 34
the
minutes.
lead down to just 3.
DeAndre Hunter.
And both free throws good.
Made on both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The
2-point
tougher the
game.
The more he elevates his game.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
There we go.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left to play in the 4th.
Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs. All right, fans. Steve up and get loud.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hunter. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA. He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Make sure they don't get a 3.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Don't want to get a 3 here.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. He's off on that one.
I get good shot.
The Mavericks who come out
Let's
on top
go.
here. Hard, elegant stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.